this month's TV 47 Star Student of the Month from Talladega County Central High School.
And we welcome Brittney Booker this morning, a senior at TC Central. And Brittney, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for being with us this morning and taking the time out of a busy schedule to be in our studio today. Brittney, tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Brittney Booker. I'm a senior at Talladega County Central High School, and I've been going there since I was in the 7th grade. I come from my background of Army people, so that's what I plan to do after I graduate. And after I graduate, I'm planning to go to college after 22 years in the Army. We're
going to get to that in just a minute about your family and your planning to join the U.S. Army after graduation. But let's talk about your family just a little bit, and who are they?
I have a sister, which is my second oldest sister. She stays here at Talladega with me, with my mother. And then my father, him and his wife, and he has 3 other kids down in Tennessee.
Y'all got a big family then, huh?
Yes, sir.
What's so neat about going to TC Central?
We're all a big family. It's like, once you see somebody in the hallway, you know them. Like, they can be the first day there, and you're going to know them within the first day that they're there.
Yeah.
There's never like any problems with anybody like not knowing each other or with any bullying or anything going on, because if someone is aware of that, they're going to find out and we're going to take care of it.
Talk about the administration there at TC Central, the principal and some of your teachers.
The principal, he is very he always has something for us to do. The teachers, they're always going out of their way to make sure that the students got what they need to do to go on to the next level. They're always saying we're preparing us to be college career ready. So that's what we're doing every day, is preparing us to be ready for the next level no matter what grade you're in.
We are talking with Brittney Booker. She's a senior at Talladega County Central High School. And she has been involved and continues to be involved in a lot of activities and civic organization groups. And what about some of the clubs you're involved in your senior year at TC?
Right now, I'm just in the Focus Club and the Culture Club. The Culture Club is really good for me and good for all other females that's in the school, because we're helping each other out. And we're just doing stuff like from the community. We're doing stuff to help each other and uplift each other.
What about some of the classes you're taking your senior year?
Ooh, math class is just very hard. It's hard to get through, but other classes just it's a breeze for me. We take pre-calculus, so it's very hard. But once I get to know how to do it, I feel confident in myself to be able to do it.
Okay. Brittney Booker is our Star Student of the Month. You're involved in athletics too. You've been a part of the softball team and cheerleader, and you even played the trombone in the band.
Yes,
That's
sir.
A pretty big instrument.
Yes, sir. It was very hard.
Talk about that, and also your athletic prowess playing softball and being a cheerleader as well.
When I first came to TC, I was in the 7th grade, so I was like, I need something to do to make myself stand out. So I joined the band, and that's when we had Mr. Parker there. And he was a very great teacher, so I never knew how to do anything or any kind of instrument. And he came in and he taught all of us very well, so I still know how to play to this day, since I've played since the 7th grade. Cheerleading, I had very small with that sport. It was very outgoing for me. It's I had a chance to be in the lead or something. And then softball, I was it was very energetic. I was happy to be on the field. And
burn off some of that energy, right?
Whew, yes. Just hitting that ball makes it blow some kind of steam and everything.
Yeah. Let's get to the military aspect. You plan to join the U.S. Army in your future and want to go full-time as a cargo specialist. Now, let's talk about your family's history with the military first.
My grandfather, he was in the U.S. Navy for over 20 years, and then he retired. And then after he retired, my uncle, he is currently in there, and he works on planes, so he is in the military. And he's been in there for about 3 or 4 years now. And then after I seen them, how much they have grown while they've been in there, I'm I want to do that too. I want to make myself grow as a person and help other people like they do.
Well, why choosing the U.S. Army for you?
Well, they have done other branches, and they have told me that my grandfather, he told me the experience from the Navy. And I was like, well, I want to go through a different experience and go with the Army, I'm sorry. He want to go through the Army. So I was like, okay, if they're doing this, they did it, I can do it too.
What does a cargo specialist, what is that about?
What you do is you're basically on this ship, you're on anything, and what you do is you take back and forth from the weapons and the mail, you use anything that the soldiers need from Afghanistan to the United States, no matter what they need, you're the one that takes it back and forth to them. Does
it make you proud to be a part of the military and to follow in your family's footsteps?
Yes, sir, it does. It makes them proud more than it makes me proud.
I bet it does them, yeah. And so you want to go to college and study cosmetology, correct?
Yes, sir.
And tell me about that.
I plan to go to Southern Mississippi after 2 years in the Army, and then once I go there, I'm going to be serving full time. So after I go to college, I plan to come back and use what I have learned in college and from the military to make my own business and progress here in Talladega, or just go somewhere and expand places.
When did you begin to put that plan together?
Whew. Well, I've been wanting to do, I've been hair, that's been a hobby of mine since I was very little. Mm-hmm. And as I've been growing up, I was like, well, this is something I really want to do in the long run. And then after I do this, I can keep progressing and be successful with it.
Wow. Who, Brittney, is somebody in your life that's been your go-to person that you know, when you had a bad moment or when you had a decision to make, you knew that you would get sound advice, you wouldn't get someone who is going to tell you anything but the right thing because they want you to be successful. Who might that be?
Probably my grandmother or my uncle, because she is very hard on me, but I know she wants me to do the best I can do. And my uncle, he's always giving me advice on what to do and how I can improve my future and just how to do better in life.
Give me an example of how your grandmother sometimes puts the pedal to the metal in your life and says, hey, you can do this.
Well, my mother and most of my family, they didn't come from colleges and they didn't really do anything. But my uncle, he was the first person kind of in this generation to do something. So I was like, she always pushing me to be the person that goes further in life than anyone else.
Well, that's fantastic. Brittney Booker, our Star Student of the Month. She's a senior at Talladega County Central High School, and she will be graduating this spring and off to bigger and better things, and will be a part of our military and military branch of the U.S. Army. What do you do in your off time when you don't have all this other stuff going on?
Most of the time I'm just hanging out with my friends or catching up on schoolwork.
All right. Favorite food?
Ooh, wings.
Wings? What flavor?
Barbecue.
Okay. If you could go anywhere in the world without it being any cost to you, where would it be?
Right now I want to go to Bora Bora.
All right. We're talking with Brittney Booker. She is our Star Student of the Month. She'll soon be graduating from Talladega County Central High School. And Brittney, last but not least, how would you like to be thought of upon your graduation from Talladega Central High School, and what legacy would you like to leave behind there?
I want to be known as a person who helped others, who always went past their expectations, who just always went above and beyond, who helping people, just helping out the community and the schools, and just, yeah.
Sounds good. Brittney, thanks for coming this morning. Brittney Booker is our Star Student of the Month, senior at Talladega County Central High School. More Daybreak, Eating Out with Jim Green. He may be talking about wings. You never know. We got that coming up after the break.
This Star Student of the Month was brought to you by TV 47. Tune in to Daybreak weekdays at 6:30 a.m. for your Star Student of the Month.